Hey guys, what's up? It's Alyse, and I'm so glad that you are here with me today. I am sitting in the middle of the yard right now. Hopefully no ants crawl on me, because a couple of the most recent times that I've sat down in the grass, I got up and ants were crazily biting me. Anyway, today I figured it would be a good day to talk about menstrual cups and what I do when I have my period, because this is a topic that I've been requested to talk about for quite some time on my other channel, Raw Alignment, and I just haven't been getting around to it. It seems like almost every time I'm ready and passionate about recording a video on this, I actually have my period, so I have my menstrual cup inside of me, so I can't really demonstrate how to use it. So then I'm like, okay, never mind, I'll record the video next time I finish my period. And hold on, just gotta darken the camera. Okay, anyway, I have my period again right now, and I will not be demonstrating how to put in the menstrual cup, but I will talk about it. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this video on the shorter side, and let's see. So I got my period when I was 11 years old, and I was super insecure about it because it was never a conversation that I had with my mom. I didn't really know what the heck was going on, and it was kind of uncomfortable for me at the time. I used to stick toilet paper in my underwear and just didn't really know what was going on, didn't know what to do, and it would last about a week, and it would be a super heavy flow, and I started staining my underwear, and it was just not a good time because I didn't know what was going on, and I wasn't really informed about it. Many years later, I am here today and feel very comfortable talking about this topic. I feel comfortable with my body in general, everything that takes place in it I feel pretty well informed with. So I used to use pads when I was younger, then I switched to tampons and was like, wow, I could never imagine going back to pads and just having that all sit inside of your underwear so close to your body, and it gets stinky. And yeah, so I switched to tampons, and that worked well for me. Never really had any issues there. And then I started to learn more about what exactly tampons are, and I realized that they are filled with toxins. And when you think about it from a logical point of view, if you can get something called toxic shock syndrome from having a tampon in your body for too long, for too many hours, I think it's over 6 or 8 hours, you are at risk for getting that shock syndrome from the toxins, then isn't that enough to let you know that you shouldn't really be using something like that, and that it's not beneficial for your body and it's actually very harmful and dangerous? Well, when I learned that and kind of put 2 and 2 together, I realized that I didn't want to continue using them anymore. So I started doing my research, and I found menstrual cups, which are made out of silicone. And they're this big. They're just a little tiny cup, kind of like a shot glass size. I think it actually carries 1 to 2 ounces of your blood. So I ended up getting one of those. It was 40 something US, and I've been using one of those for over a year now. I would say a year and a half almost, and it's been working well. There were a few months, a few of my cycles that did leak through the cup, and that is because I just simply didn't know how to secure it inside of me very well. So I'm gonna try and explain real quick. So you have the cup in your hand and you just pinch it, and then you kind of fold it, and there are directions on the box when you do receive one of these, or you can just Google how to properly insert a menstrual cup. It's super simple. So you fold it, you put it inside you, and then you kind of stick your finger up there and just run your finger across the top edge of it to make sure that it is fully expanded into the cup form and it's not still curled and folded up. So once I started doing that properly, I didn't have any more issues with leaking. And you can have that in for 12 hours. So I empty it in the morning, rinse it out in the sink, and then I empty it at night and rinse it out in the sink. So I just want to touch base on the fact that if you're in a public place, obviously this is going to be new for you and it might be uncomfortable. I have been in public restrooms and I have taken it out because I felt like I needed to change it, and taken it out, wrapped it in toilet paper, walked and like finished going to the bathroom, flushed the toilet, walked out of the stall, walked over to the sink, unwrapped it from the toilet paper, and then I just rinsed it in the sink. And yes, it can be a little weird. You might not want people to see like your bloody menstrual cup, but if you can just do it one time, and then the second time it'll be easier, third time it'll be easier, and I'm sure normally you're not going to be in a public place where that is necessary to do that. But if you are, it will get more easy and more comfortable as time goes on. Just be comfortable with what's going on. You know, this is your body. This is such a better way, in my opinion, to take care of that special time of month in comparison to using tampons, which are quite toxic. There's also cotton tampons. I've never gotten into that, but I do have a couple of friends who use them and recommend them. I just really love the menstrual cup. I think it's super easy. It's super hygienic. All you have to do is rinse it out with hot water. And there's a little bag that it comes in, so you can store it in a bag when it's not that time of month. I think I'm just gonna leave this video right there and not go into menstrual cramps or menstrual cycle or menstrual symptoms of any sort. I want to keep this video short, but I can definitely talk about those things in a future video if you would like me to, because I think that would be cool to talk about the changes that I've experienced as I have transitioned to a vegan and raw vegan diet. Trying to think if there's anything else. I'm going to go ahead and put some of the information for menstrual cups down in the description below. That way you can check them out. I use one called the Diva Cup. I think that there are different brands in different countries, so that one might not be available to you, but I'm pretty sure they're all quite the same. Okay, that's it. If you have anything to share, any personal experiences you would like to talk about down in the comments below, I would love for this to be an open discussion for all of us to share a little bit about what we use, what we go through as women, and anything at all. Alright, as I said in the previous video, any video suggestions, please share them down below, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful in any way, and I will see you in the next one.